Hi, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I'm Debbie. Now, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be reading for January 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So there's those ones again, January 1st month. So we have 110, 111. So new beginnings, new beginnings. Well, we can only hope, and we hope that it's going down the right track. Okay. Anyway, when I'm doing the week reading, when I'm doing it for Monday through Thursday, I use my Radley Valentine decks. This is the Archangel Tarot cards, and these are the Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will also use the Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies from Frances Monroe and Judy Mastrangelo, and then my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this is the introduction, and some people have been asking me on the other videos, where is the introduction? So I think I am going to put the introduction back on to the videos, and we'll do a little survey to see which one you really like better. But anyway, and I'll also put the timestamp. So if you're new to my channel, look down, wait a minute, let's do this. Look down right over there in the description, and I will have the timestamp so you can bypass, or if you cross watch, you'll be able to just bypass the introduction. I hope you watch the introductions at least one time. The ones since the new year have been pretty powerful, the introductions. So in fact, I think that the one that was in the transition from 22 to 23 actually gave a longer just longer happenings, what's going on in the world, and also what's going to go on for certain signs too. There's a lot happening. March again seems to be the big month. Okay, now couple of things. Now, like I said, I am going to be doing my for a little bit of a reading. I will use my Waite Rider tarot cards and traditional tarot cards and the Good Tarot from Colette Baron Reed. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I'm a Reiki 3 master. I've also been attuned to Karuna, Reiki, and other things too, angelic inspiration. So I have a lot of different things that I do. But remember again, this is general reading, may or may not resonate. So let's see what's going on just in the stars itself. I have been talking about that March. So we have the 10th. Okay, we have the 10th. Venus, which is in Aquarius, will be trining, which is in Mars. Will be trining Mars, which is in Gemini. Now, Mars has been going retrograde, but it's just about to go direct, and you have to think about it as this. When it's ready to change up its course, when it's ready to do its U-turn, it has to stop. It's a little bit more focused. So this is what we would call stationary retro, or once we get to the point of it actually getting into its turn, then it would be stationary direct. So there's a lot of power, a lot of energy going with this Mars and Gemini type of situation. Gemini, Mars has been in Gemini for quite a while, and it went retrograde in October, last day, I think the October 30th. So October 30th, so we have November, December, a little bit of January, 2 months, 15 days, give or take. And so it's going to take that long to get where it needs to be. So, once Mars goes direct, and that is in the 13th of January, once it gets into that Mars going direct, I believe that it's actually in March, end of March, I can't remember the date per se, that it will be going into Cancer, which we're still feeling the effects of the Cancer full moon. So interesting stuff. Mars does have a lot to do with Scorpio energy, but I always connect it with Aries more because, Greek, Roman, whatever you want to say, god of war, there's an aggressive side with Mars. Gemini, air energy. So interesting stuff. Then we have on the 19th, Mercury going direct in Capricorn. But back to the 7th, was it the 7th that I was saying? No, the 10th, where Venus, 8 degrees in Aquarius, is trining with Mars, 8 degrees in Gemini. And, remember, the numbers are important. The numbers do have information to give. 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. So it could be really pushing something forward, and that would be, what would I say? That would be more on that 10th energy, that 10th day. And again, we've got all these ones, ones, and new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. So let's see what we have going on in the world per se. I do pray, meditate, ask God, Source, Holy Spirit to help me, and like I said, I'm an intuitive channeler. I just open my mouth and whatever comes out, comes out. So let's see what we have going on here. Let's see. Let's take a break. Let's take a rest, I should say. But I know that whenever the energies have been very strong, I feel like I have had too much coffee, which I really don't drink a lot of. So energies are very strong. Probably the same for you, especially with this full moon. And let's go ahead and cut again. Just cut again. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Remember that anything reversed has a little stronger energy, and court cards have dual energies. So first card is, we have the Hanged Man, and this is a 12. So we have, we're coming up to January 12th, so there could be something going on with that. We have that 1, new beginning, 10, transitional energy, and a 2, which is decisions to make, choices. Which way do we go? And that's really, and then 1 plus 2 is a 3, celebration, and also creativity too. But the Hanged Man is looking at things differently. There's new information. There's new perspective. Now, when we start to go more into the Aquarius energy, there will be a lot of things opening up more and more. Saturn has been trying to do that. Saturn and, because I've been talking about Saturn and Aquarius, and Saturn went into Aquarius. But Saturn and Aquarius has been trying to open eyes, has been trying to, to show pathways to people. The Hanged Man, this is a time, this is a week where new thoughts will be coming, new ideas. It's a new energy here. It's a, hey, you know what? The old way hasn't been working. Maybe we need to try something new. Okay, next card is, now we have the Lover's energy. Now this could be with that Mars and Venus. And Mars and Venus, even they're trined, and Mars and Venus are in fact lovers. And if we go with the mythology, they do like to be with each other. So they're trining with each other. They're trying to create a better relationship. But Mars is a little bit abrasive, and Venus is a little bit narcissistic. So it's going to be an interesting time with that. Major Arcana, again, we have a 6. 6 is the number of man. So it's the energies you put into something. It's relationships. There is also, there could be some blessings upon the relationships. We're seeing that. And the Lover's energy, the Lover's card is never a clear-cut energy. It's not necessarily something that says, oh yes, this wonderful relationship has begun, or that this wonderful relationship will continue. It's actually, I'm kind of getting this as, we're going to have to look at our relationships. Now, this is, again, worldview. So I'm not saying that individuals have to look, but this is going to be, let's look at how we're handling things. Let's look at how we're, are we being good neighbors? Are we being good stewards? Are we being the people that we are meant to be? So something, very strong relationship energy here. Not saying that everything's going to be hunky-dory. Again, it's looking at things a little differently. In fact, we may find a little stubbornness between the two, and kind of like, I've been through enough changes in my life. I don't want to do any more changes. But I kind of feel that the Hanged Man and the Lovers is going to bring more changes. So let's see our next card. Oh, but we do love this card. Again, we have a 6. So we have a 12, and if you think of that, that's a that's a 2 times 6. So we have a 6, we have another 6. Now we have Pentacle energy. Pentacle energy is our earth energy. It is our Capricorn. We're in Capricorn right now. Taurus. what was it, around the 23rd or so, Uranus will be going direct in Taurus, and that will be clearing things out a little bit more. And it's also our Virgo. It's our money, job, career energy. So we have, we have this person giving money to these people who are asking for money. They're like, please help me, please give me money. He comes along and he has the money. He wants to give the money. So the Six of Pentacles is about money coming in, especially covering a need, covering, maybe a debt. The other thing is, what I love about the Six of Pentacles on my other cards, my angel cards, it's always unexpected money. So there's money, there could be money coming in this week that, that is totally unexpected. The big thing is the relationships and looking at things a little bit differently. It's this is, remember, I've been talking about in the introductions, I've been talking about Saturn is about to transition into Pisces. And Saturn, this reality versus illusion energy is really trying to, it's trying to like almost like dump a cold bucket of water on people's heads. And it's kind of like saying, see what you have to see. But at the same time, no matter what is going on in the world around you, you still have to live your day-to-day life. And it is a time where I'm going to say, this is a time not to be afraid. This is a time to, just keep going forward. And so we've got the Hangman, new perspective, lovers, something with our relationships going on here, unexpected money coming in. So it's an interesting time, but, these people are coming to this person, or did this person come to them? It's just an interesting time right now. A lot of major arcana energy going on, and when it's major arcana, that's universal God source energy going on. Okay, let's go on to, we'll pull one from our Colette Baron read, the Good Tarot, and see, higher power, what else would you like to say to our people, to everyone out there? What else is there for this week? Here we go. Transformation, kind of what I was telling you about, the bucket of cold water. So the transformation card, this is a 13. We have a 1, 0 again. We have a 3. We talked about that. 1 plus 3 is a 4. And there is a, that is stabilization, leadership, organization. The transformation card, this is again major arcana, is the death card. Now the death card is not one to be worried about. Well, it's one to keep your eyes open and be aware of, but it's not one to say, oh my gosh, why is this happening? What's going on? The transformation says that there is a period of time that is changing. There is something that is ending in order for you to go forward, in order for there to be a rebirth, in order for there to be this transformation that's needed. So this is a very interesting energy. Again, keep your eyes open, look at things a little differently, the relationships, and then we have transformation. Now, I'm looking at the dates, so we have 9, 10, 11, 12. So then this will bring us to a Friday the 13th, which has never been a scary date for me, but this does have this transition change. Think of the the caterpillar is now about to leave the cocoon, and all this time, now it's time for it to, however it breaks out, the metamorphosis has been done, the metamorphosis is complete, and he sheds his old life and he begins his new. So interesting energies for this week. Like I said, as we go into it, March is going to be a big month. Again, I would suggest that you go back and look at the other introductions, at least for 2023, because they were, to me, I thought they were pretty interesting. So this week looks very interesting too. All right, so do me a favor. Again, I'm going to post the videos, tag this on top of the videos or in front of the videos. But do me a favor, please do me a favor. Please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. I'd really appreciate it if you did. I do need to get my views up a little bit more. I might have to make some changes, which I don't want to do, but I do need to get things moving. Okay, so again, too, if you stop watching, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye. Hello, my Virgos, and how are you doing? Oh, I just feel like you're just kind of really feeling this full moon. It's kind of like, I don't know, the season of discontent. Oh, it's going to blow through pretty quick. It is going to blow through. Don't worry about the job situation. My Virgos, you are always employable. You are very hard workers. And when I say you're always employable, I mean that you have the ability to just, go in and take charge of anywhere that you go. Now, let's see what we've got here. And let's see, higher power, what do we have for the energies with January 9th through the 12th? The 12th. What do we have for our Virgos? What do we have going on for our Virgos? What are the energies going to be like? What do you want to tell them? Anything like that. Let's see what we have. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards are face down. These 2 are reversed. So let's see what we have here. First card, okay, the Empress, giftings. This is major arcana. Remember when this is when I get the Empress and it's Mercury retrograde, this is like the Empress on steroids. Now, to me, I feel that the Empress has a very Holy Spirit energy. She is the feminine divine. Now, we all have some masculine and feminine energies in ourselves. So this is that feminine divine, like I said, Holy Spirit, source, whatever you want, or whoever that is to you. To me, Holy Spirit. Archangel Gabriel is our messenger, our angel that brought all good news, or sometimes a little bit of warning, some energies like that. But it's all about the message. Now, we have a 3 celebration. We have creativity. And a lot of times this is the power of 3. You say something 3 times, you have 2 other friends, go out and work with you a little bit and, just kind of combine your prayers, your meditations. But the Empress, again, the Empress, when I see her, and it is Mercury retrograde, there is a lot of karmic energy being resolved and cleaned up. So that when I know I was talking about somebody's job earlier, I was talking about jobs in the beginning of this. So maybe there was a job that you left or wasn't really the good fit. Well, it might come back to you as a better fit, or they might want you back again. Okay. So I do feel like there's recruiting energy around you, that there's people coming to want you. They're asking you, hey, can you take a look? Can you help? Can you work for us? So the Empress wants to also give you abundance. The Empress wants to provide wonderful opportunities and wonderful choices for you too. Now, she gives you choices. She gives you choices, and sometimes it's like, not that one. Okay, how about this? So her energy isn't as confined as maybe such as the Emperor. She's just she's a little bit, oh, well then I see this or I see that. Okay, so this is choices. This is, again, karmic energy. Something, what goes around comes around. And it's not bad energy at all. In fact, it's very exuberant energy. It's very creative energy. So time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. And again, too, Mercury retrograde does bring people back into your life. So you could be getting, there could be someone that's calling you up. Somebody that maybe worked at that place and they started out their own business and now they're calling you up saying, hey, Virgo, you know what? Can you, somebody maybe you lost contact or maybe not. Can you, are you looking for a job? Are you thinking about a career change? I'd really love to work with you again. Okay. So there's something that it's like a slingshot or a what is the, people, what is a boomerang? There's a boomerang and it's all positive energy coming back to you. Next card reversed again is that 5 of Gabriel. So 5 has a change energy. So we have a 35, 53 here. 5 is change, positive, negative. We're not, change is a little bit stressful. Gabriel is our fire energy. Again, remember, Jupiter is in Aries. So Jupiter really wants to, Jupiter's action is like this. Hey, I want to make good things. I want to change things for you. It's also Leo and Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. The thing about this is, there's a couple of things here. One is activity. There's a lot of activity. Sometimes, if you go back to the 5 of rods in the traditional, it's like the one person against the other 4. And sometimes it seems like it's, like one against many. And you have to hold your line. You have to stay firm energy with this. The thing is, and it's a very challenging energy, but the 5 of Gabriel is also saying, you know what? Maybe it's time. I'm not going to tell you to put down the rod or put down anything, but maybe it's time that you just kind of say, hey, you know what? You guys do what you've got to do. Maybe it's time for you to just kind of say, you go on your own way, leave me alone. Okay, but 5 of Gabriel does have its challenges, does have its, the energies are trying to, it makes you feel like sometimes it's like 4 against 1, 2 against 1. It seems like people are ganging up on you. So what do you do at that point? I mean, you can go back and you can stand firm. These are choices. Stand firm. You can fight back, or you can just say, this isn't worth fighting over, and just, go your own way. Okay? So a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Your next card, the moon. So now, on the 6th, we have the night of the 6th for people in my area here is that full moon. So please remember, and you have a couple of days after, so 6th, 7th, 6 to 7, and so you have a couple of days that you can still use that full moon energy, and that's where I tell you to release, relinquish, and also request. So we have an 18, so we have a 1, new beginning, 10, transition. 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities, and then you add it together, it becomes a 9. 9 is let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. Archangel Heniel. The moon is one of those energies that it gives you a little, but it doesn't give you everything. But it does, and we have that full moon, so there is a lot of, the moon is going to be bright. It's going to shine. It doesn't show you everything, though. It does give you an opportunity. It does give you possibilities. But again, it doesn't tell you everything. Now, the other thing about that, though, my Virgos, is you're very spiritual. So the fact that you've got these 2 archangel energies is, again, about, connecting with your higher power, asking for help and asking for guidance, asking for your path to clear up. The moon is also very, is a very spiritual energy also. So, and that little doggy's there again, the dog that was with the Fool. Okay, the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. That's usually what keeps us from moving, and that's what keeps us from when we feel like we're being ganged up upon, is facing our fears. And then that's not easy. But if you think of the Devil card, that Devil card, in order for you to be free, you have to face your fears and slip those chains. So something about the moon energy, and now that the moon is, so this would be the full moon, and now it's waning, so again, that's releasing and relinquishing. Okay, guardian angels, what do you have for my wonderful Virgos? I love the Empress energy, and the moon energy, remember the moon shows you a little bit. You never know what's going on behind the scenes, too, so that's interesting. The behind the scenes and this 5 of Gabriel are kind of connecting in some ways too. So are those other 4 people trying to, I said like you against the 4, are they trying to, block your way? The moon is kind of like, there's more going on. Your way should, the Empress is kind of clearing your way. Okay, let's see. Angels, guardian angels. What do we have? Okay, this one is reversed also. Successful completion. Now, this is the World card. Usually, if we're going in these cards, it's Archangel Michael, the warrior, and the defender. So we have a 2, choices, decisions, 1, new beginning. Add the 2 and 1 together, it becomes that 3. So you've got some really powerful energies around you for this week. Use them. Use them. Keep a good connection with your higher power. So successful completion. Like I said, this is the World card. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. That's so lovely. That's so lovely. So that means that this, whatever this is, you definitely do resolve that challenge. Anyway, okay. The inspirational wisdom of our angels and fairies. Let's see what we have here for my Virgos. Okay. I only think one time. I shuffled them in between readings, so, and I think of you when I do that. Or, okay, let's see. Rainbow Spirit. Okay. This is good. When you feel anxious, you can ask for help from the energy source that is around you. I don't think we've seen her before. Ask for help from the energy source that is around you. Okay. Now, let's go on and see what crystal or energy would be also good for you, for my Virgos. What would be good for my Virgos? Here we are. Here we are. Azurite. Divine guidance. That was good. Stillness. New connections. Astral travel. Oh, anyone been traveling lately? I love the energy. Like I said, I love the Empress. I mean, she gets things done, or she gives you opportunities to get things done. And she just provides much. Anyway, and then you get the World, successful completion. Okay, my Virgos, do me a favor. Please do the like, share, subscribe, and clicking on the bell for notifications. I have wonderful, wonderful subscribers. And yeah, the count is wonderful, but I do need to get those views up, so please help me with that. I might have to make some changes, which, hey, if that's what happens, that's what happens, but I'll let you know before I do that. Now, the most important part about all of this, my Virgos, is always to let you know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.